Hi,
Evening.
Bridget.
Hi, Jacob.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. How about yourself?
Wow, I'm honored and so glad to be here. Oh my God, I have not done this in a very long time.
Yes,
But you know what? Let's just dance to the music.
that's it. That's it.
I feel like I'm actually starting from fresh
Yeah,
in this studio. It's
yeah.
been a while, and absolutely happy to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to see you and good to be with you again. Absolutely.
Wow.
Mm.
It's a very good evening to everybody. Wherever you're watching us from, it could be morning, it could be afternoon, good morning, good evening. We are very, very pleased to be coming back to you from the studio. And what we are actually doing today is a tester of what we are looking forward to be broadcasting a podcast show with a very interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go into that, I guess just the highs and the how are yous and how have you been doing, Bridget?
Well, it's been a roller coaster time for me
Yeah.
over the past few months. A lot of changes, a lot of adjustments, a lot of growth.
Yeah.
A lot of expansion, but I am very, very grateful. I'm humbled, but
Wow.
very, very grateful.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how about you?
Um, it's also been a roller coaster in terms of, I don't know, the different relationships that I've had to juggle. Business wise, it's been pretty steady, pretty good,
Mm,
and I'm looking forward to the milestone that is coming ahead of me pretty soon. So it's been good. Um, and in terms of family
mm,
relationships, that's also been another roller coaster.
mhm, mhm,
But I tell you what,
mm,
God has been very faithful. I think
mm,
one of the things that I've actually learned is just to be led and guided by God. And His guidance has been so real in
mm,
ways I cannot explain. So this year, it's a year that I'm just living in the hands of God because He knows where I should be. So I thank Him. Yeah,
mm,
yeah, that's me.
mm,
Yeah. But you know what?
mm.
I've really been looking forward to us again coming back
Yeah.
and yeah, just giving people, I don't know, information that I hope would be useful and relevant in their
Mm,
everyday lives. Um, and yeah, just
mm,
guys, the topic that we have for you that we really were aching ever since last year, that we
mm,
wanted to kind of like break down and
mm,
hopefully, I don't know, we are leaving it in the hands of God, but we hope that it's something that will actually be instrumental in your lives. We wanted to look at really the broad topic of cultural assimilation, or should I say cultural integration.
mm.
What do you think about this, Bridget?
Jacob, I think God is wise because in order to really bring truth to that topic,
Mhm,
I think the process I've gone through
mhm.
has been preparation.
Wow.
Yes, it absolutely has.
Mhm,
Because in order for you to speak for me, let me speak
mhm,
for myself,
mhm,
in order for me to speak from a place of truth and bring impact to somebody else,
mm,
it'll be difficult for me to talk just on an information basis. I
mm,
have to talk from a place of lived experience. I have
mm,
to talk from a place of true uh, power and transformation.
mhm,
So, in order to speak truth, I literally have had to work out a lot of stuff
mhm,
uh, that were not in alignment
mhm,
with my truth.
Mhm.
uh, and I just feel like I'm on a more solid ground to speak, to really speak from my heart.
Mm.
And yeah, so cultural assimilation for me, it's a whole lot more than just culture, just how we live in diaspora, just how we do stuff. It
Mhm.
really has to do with the truth of who we are as people and what we are living out
Mhm.
uh, in reality, and how
Mm.
the two merge, especially combining with God's purpose, God's heart,
Mhm.
God's will for our
Mhm.
lives. So those are not topics we can talk from our head,
Mm.
uh, because our head is full of wonderful information and knowledge and all that. But we have to talk from our hearts, and for me, it's the connection with my heart that has really happened over the past few months.
Mm.
So I feel ready. I feel ready to,
Wow, fantastic.
yeah.
That's really encouraging to hear that.
Mm,
I hope that, as you're saying, speaking from your place of heart, I
mm,
hope that you'll be able to give some like real testimonies as well. And I'm sure these are testimonies that our audience will be able to relate with,
yeah,
and find help from that.
yeah,
I was just glancing through and I thought, look, we're just doing a rough
mm,
introduction of what we're going to be talking about and just letting people know that,
yeah,
we're excited,
yeah,
we're coming back
yeah,
tough and hard.
yeah. Yes.
And I was reading on cultural assimilation, and then I was also
Mm,
reading on cultural integration.
mm,
And I realized, oh, these are actually two different topics
mm.
altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please go on, tell us.
I was because when I looked at this at a glance, I thought
Mm,
the main heading here
mm,
is going to be we're looking at assimilation.
mm,
Um, but now I've done a little bit of more research and I'm thinking,
mhm.
okay, scratch assimilation. I think what we really need is integration.
Okay.
So I looked at assimilation,
Mhm,
and assimilation is more of when a person or a group of people, right, they have
mm,
their own customs, they have their languages, their values, their behaviors,
mm,
um but because they've entered into a different society, right,
mhm, mm.
and they automatically become a minority,
Yeah,
right, and the other culture in which they have entered into is a majority,
yeah.
and they are expected to assimilate, so to enter
Mm,
into their
mm,
culture, meaning they're
mhm,
having to let go of
mhm,
some of their norms and some of
mm,
their values in
mhm,
order to feel that they belong to that society. So
mhm,
that's assimilation.
mm,
Whereas integration is bringing now what you are talking about, Bridget, whom you have learnt you are, whom
mm,
I have learnt I am,
mm,
Rujeko. That's my
mm,
name, right?
mm,
I come from Zimbabwe. I eat
mm,
sadza and
mm,
muriwo. And
mm,
I come into a society
mm,
where, I am a minority, but I do not let go of my identity and who I am.
mhm.
Instead,
Okay.
I integrate that
Mhm, mhm.
into that new culture. That's
Wow,
cultural integration, right?
awesome.
So
Mm,
I still identify as Rejeko. Whereas
mm,
when I've learned to assimilate,
mhm,
what do I do? Okay, I'm
mm.
guilty of this, guys. At
Yes.
work, they don't call me Rujeko. I feel, okay, Rujeko is too hard for people to remember. They know me as Jackie. That's
Mhm.
me at work. So what? I'm assimilating because I'm trying to fit in into that
Yes.
society.
Yeah.
So I'm now called Jackie. I've let go
Mm,
of Rujeko. And really,
mm,
when we look at Jackie and Rujeko, they're two different meanings.
mhm, mm,
Rujeko means brightness. So each time
mm,
somebody calls me forth, they're calling
mm,
forth light, they're calling
mm.
forth brightness. And that has
Yeah,
an impact on my personal life. That has an impact of my calling and my purpose. That's the
yeah,
reason why I'm called Rejeko. But
yeah,
because I'm trying to assimilate and I want people to remember me and I don't
yeah,
want the tongue twister, the wrong
yeah,
pronunciation, I say,
yeah,
look, just call me Jackie,
yeah.
right? I'm
Yeah.
assimilating.
Yeah.
Um, I learned to eat the, fish and chips on a Friday,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And I'm letting go of how we used to eat sadza and lacto on a
Yeah.
Friday at home
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm assimilating.
Yeah.
So this is what I learned. I'm like, right. Oh,
Mm.
I think I don't want to assimilate. Rather, I want to integrate.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That
yeah.
is just incredible. I think that is, as you're talking, I feel like you're talking from a solid place, from solid ground. Uh, that's just what I feel. I just feel like that is a hard place. You're
Mhm,
talking from a solid ground, a place of decision that,
mhm,
yes, the process of assimilation may have looked attractive. Yeah, we go into a
mhm,
new thing and we're attracted by the the whatever the stuff in this new culture
mhm, mhm.
that we feel, if I do that, then I'll be accepted. If I do that, then I'll be embraced. If I do that, I won't be misunderstood.
That's
I
right.
won't be excluded.
Yeah,
But actually, we forget that when you almost like neglect yourself and reject your true
identity.
identity, is that
Yeah.
you actually become misunderstood. You actually
Oh,
reject. You are rejecting
yeah,
yourself. You are
yeah.
forgetting yourself.
Mm.
And reject, that is really, we are at the same place.
I love how you say rujeko.
I'm talking to the one I know.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, this is what it's been about for me.
Yeah.
This is what the roller coaster has been about letting go of stuff that I felt, a lot of fears. I've had to face a lot of fears in the past few months. And one of my greatest fear has been that the whole idea of being misunderstood.
Mhm,
Yeah. And I had to face that because, so I had to literally let go of what I call barriers or things that I've done to protect myself so that I am not misunderstood.
mhm,
uh, One of those things are fully accepted, that it's okay for me to talk God and
right.
bring God, and
Yeah.
because that's part of my identity. I found my identity in God. I don't have my
Mhm,
identity anywhere else. So
mhm,
to exclude that to make someone else feel okay,
mhm,
I'm not responsible for how you feel about me,
mhm,
identifying myself as a child of God.
mhm,
That's between you and God.
mhm,
So I'm learning to understand. Obviously, it's not about me Bible bashing people, whatever, but it's accepting that this is my identity. This is part
mhm,
of how I work, and bringing that into my work, bringing that into everything that I am.
mhm,
And so allowing, it's okay if people don't understand me.
mhm,
It's
mhm,
okay if they don't get it, you know.
mhm,
Nobody says they have to. It's okay if, they decide, oh no, we don't want anything to do with that. It's okay. It's giving people the freedom, but I'm giving myself the freedom
mhm.
to be who I am.
That's right. Mm,
Yeah. And it
mm,
so yeah, so that's that just the I'm seeing the sort of the synchrony or the alignment in the process of what we've
mm,
been doing. Yeah.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm. That's good. I'm hoping as you get more comfortable, Bridget, over the next few weeks, you'll be
Mm.
able to really break down, all the struggles that you have faced,
Hallelujah. Yeah. Mm.
and, make it real for us. Let
Absolutely.
us feel it too, what you are feeling. We want to be there, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But look, hey,
Yeah.
overall, I'm not here to judge and say assimilation is bad or it's good.
Mm.
It
Mm.
obviously happens for different reasons and for different
Yes.
purposes.
Mm.
And I think at the end of it, it's just being able to, we talk about healthy, right? It's being able to um, identify yourself is very important,
Mhm.
and integrate into a society in a healthy manner, in a
Absolutely.
healthy way,
Mm.
in a way where you still have that
Mm,
sense of belonging.
mm,
And yeah, it does. It does come
mm,
from here. You
mm,
know, it does. And it comes from knowledge as well.
mm, mm.
But you know what? We are going to break down this topic like never before.
Yeah,
This is just an intro, guys. And
yeah,
I think what I'm looking forward to is we're actually going to be having special guests on our show this time.
yeah.
And we're going to reach out to her and we are going to pray
Mm,
that she'll be joining us as
mm,
well. She's a professional in her own right, qualified social worker. I think at the moment she's studying her PhD,
mm,
and she does quite a lot of work on the ground. But
mm,
there in the UK, with a lot of you guys who are watching us, a lot of families,
mm,
children, and her identity
mm,
is very interesting, very, very interesting. Because
mm,
when I saw her, when I just literally saw her picture, God
mm,
forgive me, I did make a judgment. Like,
mm,
it cannot be she cannot be from there. I was told where she was from, but
mm,
because now I'm seeing her, I'm thinking,
mm,
no, she's definitely African. But
mm,
let's leave it there, guys.
yeah,
It will be an interesting one because we want to
mhm,
dive into it when she does join us in one of
mm,
our discussions that we'll be having here.
yeah,
And yeah, I
mm,
hope that you guys will stay tuned.
mm,
Um, we are looking forward. The way we've designed our show is we probably will be coming to your screens on a fortnightly basis. So you'll be seeing us, and we are running the series for maybe probably 9 to 10 weeks. So
mm.
towards what I would say beginning of winter for you guys. September, would it be winter?
Yeah, so that we're getting into. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
beginning of winter for you guys, and for us, it will probably be end of winter. So
mm,
yeah, we're looking forward to that. But hey, any last words, Bridget? Words that you want to say to the people
mm.
out there who are listening to us?
What can I say? I think I like what you said, Rejeko, that it's not about judgment whether something is right or wrong.
Mm,
It's really about honoring where you are because
yeah,
you may be in a time of assimilation and that's part of your process.
yeah,
Uh, but if you're also in a time of integration, that's part of your process. It's about
yeah,
honoring where you are and respecting where you
yeah,
are, embracing where you
yeah,
are, and understanding that where you are is okay, but you cannot exclude who you are where
yeah.
you are.
That's
That's
right.
really.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm,
Fantastic.
mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is us for tonight. We look forward to be coming back. See you soon. And
See you
just
soon, guys.
remember, stay good. And I don't know, just be who you are.
Amen. Amen. Well said.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.